guys, I'm Jess. I'm one of the admins over on Vapes' Facebook group, and today I'm here to talk to you about the Pharaoh. This was kindly sent to me by the guys over at Digiflavour, and it's a unique design dripper tank, features a 2mm juice well underneath the RDA deck, and it was created by Digiflavour, who are a co-brand of Geek Vape, in conjunction with Rip Trippers, who is a YouTube reviewer. If you haven't already seen one of his videos, I highly recommend you go and check them out. So, you can see on the box, we have the Digiflavour logo up at the top. We've got the design. It states it's Pharaoh, the dripper tank, and it says Rip Trippers Project at the bottom. If we turn it to the side, you can see, although they may not be very clear, we have some warnings there. It tells you it comes in a choice of black or stainless steel. I have the black version. And on the other side again, we can see the Digiflavour logo and the Rip Trippers autograph. Turning the box underneath, again you can see the Pharaoh, the dripper tank logo, and it tells you a bit about the features of the product and what the kit contains. So features are spring-loaded clamps, support any kind of coil, triple bottom airflow holes go straight to coils, rotate the slip plate closed juice hole, easy to wick, triple airflow control holes bring various flavours. And the kit contains the Pharaoh, a little bag containing some spare parts, and an anti-spitback drip tip. So it all sounds very exciting. But briefly, before I go on to show you the Pharaoh and get down and dirty with it, just want to give a quick shout out to a couple of people's products that I'll be using today. First off, the juice I'm going to be using today and putting in my Pharaoh. It's called Pound Cake, and it's from Tub Thumping Brews, and I will post links in the description of the video for anybody that's interested. And I will be using, if I can pick it up, alien fused Clapton coil, just a single coil, and this was created by Idiot with Wire specifically for my Pharaoh. I should quickly mention that the flavour profile on Pound Cake is a sponge cake with icing and a citrus hint, although myself and my partner both feel that it's more the nice biscuits that you can buy in any local supermarket. So, open this box up. As you can see in the box, we have the Pharaoh. It comes with the drip tip attached, but we also have here an adapter, so you can put a 510 drip tip on it if you wish. Always good to have options. A lot of people like to customise their tanks and their mods, so it's nice that Digiflavour and Rip Trippers have given us that option. The spare parts bag just here. You see we've got some spare O-rings. There's some spare screws in there and also a tool. So, the Pharaoh, as you can see, it's got the Pharaoh name emblazoned there. And if we have a quick look underneath, you can see the 510 pin there. It's adjustable. It has the Rip Trippers autograph just at the top here. And again, it states the dripper tank, manufactured by Digiflavour, and mine is serial number, all the zeros and 5. So I've got quite a low number. I'm quite happy with that. Just at the bottom here, you can see what they mean about the airflow. This is your air holes here. It twists nice and easy, open and closed. So you can have them all open, or you can choose, depending on your own personal vaping preferences. So if I unscrew it, you might notice that the first few times you use this, the top cap does feel a bit stiff. If that's the case, just along the bottom here with your O-ring, you will be able to feel the little rubber ring. If you just squirt some juice and give it a rub around, it should loosen the top cap a bit for you, make it much easier to take on and off. So before I show you the RBA deck on this, I just want to go into the top cap. If you have a look just in here, you can see the anti-spit back at the very top. And if I get my screwdriver, you can see that we have a little juice well up at the top as well. It's a 2mm juice well, exactly the same as the juice well at the bottom of this. So if it falls over, say you're out driving, it's on your passenger seat, and it falls over, you're not rushing around trying to pick it up. Any juice that leaks won't come out the top. It will just sit inside the juice well, so when you tip it back up, it will flow straight back down onto your wick, onto your coils, and back into the juice well. So certainly very handy for somebody like me that's quite tempted just to throw it in a handbag. So the RDA deck, as you can see, we have the airflow here at the bottom, which as far as I'm aware is a completely unique design. I don't personally know of any other RDA that has the airflow in that way and doesn't have airflow in the top cap. We have the juice well, if you can see, just on the sides here, the little holes. They're your holes into your juice well. You'll drop your wick through there, and obviously you fill it up through there as well. And there is a little mechanism just there. Not sure how well you can see that, but there is a little mechanism that you can open and close the juice well with. If I just push it along, you can now see the juice well much more clearly as it's fully open. Just here we can see the little T shape. That is where you'll insert your coils. That is your pin for inserting your coils, and we can unscrew it. I'll show you the spring. When I've played with this before, I did find, that one seems okay now, that one of the springs was a little bit tight. It didn't pop up first go. But there we go, they're both working absolutely fine now. So it's obviously just something that happens now and again when it's brand new. I didn't find anything to be concerned about. A little nudge with the end of my screwdriver and it popped open quite nicely. And as you can see, they're both opening fully now. Absolutely no problems at all there. So let's have a go inserting the coil. One leg in there. I think I need to open that side out a little bit more. You have to bear with me. This is the first time I decided to build on this straight away on camera. Let's get that in there. So as you can see, just slots the coil straight in there, keeping it as central as you can above the juice well. Air holes even, rather than juice well. So let's tighten that down fully, and then we can make sure that the positioning of the coil is as bang on as I can get it. Okay, so we've now got the coil all in position, as you can see, nice and central across the air holes, all screwed down at 50 watt, and it's glowing like a beaut. This coil is reading at bang on 0.10, so quite a low build. So to make sure I'm being safe, I've got it sat on my RX 200. So just give that a second to cool down and I'll show you how to wick it. So I've just moved the camera slightly in the hope that you'll be able to see this slightly better now. So I take my cotton, pop it through the end. You have to bear with me, my nails do not lend well to wicking, I have to be honest. Okay, so that's nice and snug without being too tight inside there. I'm going to take my scissors, and we're looking to measure, use my screwdriver to show you, we're looking to measure to roughly there on the tank, just about where the lines are to screw the top cap back on. Just about there should do it. Okay, they look nice and even to me. Let's get them fluffed out a little bit. Let's have a go at tucking them in. Please bear in mind this is the first time I've done it as well, so if you do find an easier way, please do feel free to drop me a comment and let me know, or pop on over to Vape Riches and say hi and fill us in on how you've managed to do it. You know, I always welcome feedback. Just going to pop that in there, like so. Wants to go in for me. Doesn't want to behave today. There we go. Put that in there, and we're just going to push it over. Push it to the back a bit. And turn it round. And do the same this side. Just tuck it in, that will went in a lot easier. And pop it to the back. Okay. You take your juice, just the same as you would with any standard RDA. You want to make sure that all your wick and your coils are nicely covered. Don't want any accidents, don't want any fires starting here, do we? And then obviously a good squirt into the juice wells. Make sure that you've got plenty of juice. I do believe that you should get from a full juice well on these roughly 20 to 25 pulls. I'm not sure that I want to risk getting a dry hit from this beauty of a coil, but again, please feel free to let me know what you get before you need to rejuice. So that is the Pharaoh. If you bear with me, I'll bring you back up top and we'll have a look how she vapes. So now we have the Pharaoh all wicked up, all juiced up. It's time to see how she vapes. I have her at 50 watts. Like I said before, this is a 0.1 build, and so far there's no leaking, which is brilliant for me because I don't like things that leak. So let's see what she does. Wow. That is some vapor production. I have to say, I'm really, really impressed with that. Flavour is absolutely spot on. I actually think that it is better flavour than any of the drippers that I have tried this juice on before. And I have had it on a few. Flavour is just spot on. As you can see, the clouds are beautiful. So if you're a cloud chaser like me, you're definitely going to love the Pharaoh. So just quickly before I finish, to rejuice, brilliant idea in my opinion. You do not have to take the whole thing apart. You pop the top cap off, like so. You tip it slightly so that you can see. You'll be able to see inside. You won't be able to see it very clearly here, but you will be able to see where the holes are. Tip it and drip it. We're only going to do 5 drips either side because I haven't vaped it that much. Okay. Stick the drip tip back on. I'm just going to turn the wattage up a little bit and see if that makes a difference. Seeing as it's such a nice coil inside, let's bang it on up to 80. I should mention that now I've wicked and juiced up, the ohms on my coil have actually increased to 0.19. And it's spot on. So that's the Pharaoh, guys and girls. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to drop me a comment, and feedback's much appreciated. Keep it cloudy, guys.